The world of cryptocurrency is at a crossroads. Governments are grappling with how to regulate this disruptive technology. The outcome will determine if crypto fulfills its promise or becomes mired in legal challenges. Emerging cryptocurrencies like Pi Network need clarity and guidance. The SEC's case against Ripple highlights the legal pitfalls in the regulatory landscape. Ripple's victory underscores the importance of proactive regulatory engagement. Pi Network can learn from these experiences to build a compliant, decentralized ecosystem. The future of finance is being written, and Pi Network has the potential to lead. The SEC's lawsuit against Ripple Labs, alleging XRP was an unregistered security, sent shockwaves through the crypto industry. Filed in December 2020, it marked a turning point, signaling a more aggressive SEC under Gary Gensler. The SEC argued Ripple exerted centralized control over XRP, selling it like traditional securities. Ripple denied this, claiming XRP was a decentralized cryptocurrency for cross-border payments. The legal battle had far-reaching implications for the crypto industry. In 2023, a mixed ruling led to an SEC appeal in 2024. In March 2025, the SEC dropped its appeal, ending the lawsuit. The SEC's case against Ripple highlighted the crucial role of decentralization in determining a cryptocurrency's regulatory status. The SEC's central argument rested on its assertion that Ripple exerted significant control over XRP, undermining its claim of being a decentralized network. Decentralization, in the context of cryptocurrencies, refers to the distribution of control and decision-making power among a wide network of participants, rather than being concentrated in the hands of a single entity. This decentralized structure is what distinguishes cryptocurrencies from traditional securities, which are typically issued and controlled by centralized companies or organizations. In Ripple's case, the SEC argued that the company's control over XRP's distribution, marketing, and development gave it the ability to influence the token's price and market movements, making it more akin to a security than a decentralized currency. Ripple, however, countered that XRP's underlying technology was inherently decentralized, and that the company's actions did not constitute centralized control. The outcome of the case, while ultimately in Ripple's favor, underscored the importance of demonstrating true decentralization in both the technical architecture and operational aspects of a cryptocurrency project. Pi Network, with its focus on building a mobile-first, community-driven ecosystem, has an opportunity to embrace decentralization as a core principle from the outset. The crypto industry has often been criticized for its lack of transparency, with some projects operating in the shadows and failing to disclose crucial information about their operations, finances, and governance. This lack of transparency has fueled skepticism among regulators, investors, and the general public, hindering the mainstream adoption of cryptocurrencies. The SEC's case against Ripple underscored the importance of transparency in building trust and demonstrating compliance with regulatory requirements. The SEC alleged that Ripple had not been forthcoming with investors about its relationship with XRP, particularly regarding the company's efforts to influence the token's price and market movements. Ripple's eventual victory in the case, while a positive development for the company, did not erase the concerns about transparency that had been raised. The case served as a reminder that even successful projects can face regulatory scrutiny if they fail to operate in a transparent and accountable manner. For Pi Network, transparency should be a non-negotiable principle. By being open and upfront about its technology, team, finances, and regulatory strategy, Pi Network can build trust with its community, regulators, and the wider crypto ecosystem. Section 5. Proactive Engagement, Shaping the Future of Finance. The regulatory landscape for cryptocurrencies is constantly evolving, with new laws, guidelines, and interpretations emerging on a regular basis. This dynamic environment requires cryptocurrency projects to be proactive in their engagement with regulators, seeking to shape the rules of the road rather than reacting to them after the fact. Ripple's experience with the SEC highlighted the importance of engaging with regulators early and often. Despite the company's efforts to engage in dialogue with the SEC prior to the lawsuit, the agency ultimately decided to pursue legal action. However, Ripple's ongoing engagement with regulators throughout the lawsuit likely played a role in the eventual resolution of the case. For Pi Network, proactive engagement with regulators should be a top priority. By establishing open lines of communication, seeking guidance on regulatory matters, and participating in industry consultations, Pi Network can demonstrate its commitment to compliance and help shape a regulatory framework that fosters innovation while protecting consumers. Section 6. Community power, the driving force of change. The crypto industry has always prided itself on its community-driven ethos, with developers, entrepreneurs, and enthusiasts working together to build a more open and decentralized financial system. This community spirit will be crucial in navigating the complex and often uncertain regulatory landscape. Ripple's case against the SEC demonstrated the power of a united community. Throughout the lawsuit, the XRP community rallied behind Ripple, organizing online campaigns, attending protests, and advocating for the company in the media. This groundswell of support sent a clear message to regulators that the crypto community would not be silenced or intimidated. Pi Network, with its growing global community of millions of users, has a powerful force for change at its disposal. By mobilizing its community to engage in constructive dialogue with regulators, advocate for sensible crypto policies, and educate the public about the benefits of blockchain technology, Pi Network can help create a more favorable regulatory environment for cryptocurrencies worldwide. Section 7. Learning from the past, XRP's trials, Pi's opportunities. The SEC's case against Ripple, while ultimately resolved in Ripple's favor, serves as a cautionary tale for all cryptocurrency projects. It highlights the legal pitfalls that await projects that fail to prioritize regulatory compliance, transparency, and decentralization. However, the case also offers valuable lessons for Pi Network, as it navigates its own path to mainstream adoption. By learning from Ripple's experiences, both positive and negative, Pi Network can chart a course that balances innovation with regulatory compliance, ensuring its long-term sustainability and success. One of the key takeaways from the Ripple case is the importance of building a truly decentralized ecosystem. The SEC's central argument against Ripple hinged on its assertion that the company exerted too much control over XRP, undermining its claim of being a decentralized currency. Pi Network, with its focus on building a mobile-first, community-driven ecosystem, has an opportunity to embrace decentralization as a core principle from the outset. By distributing control and decision-making power among its vast network of users, Pi Network can mitigate the risk of being classified as a security and ensure its resilience in the face of regulatory challenges. Section 8. Charting a course. Pi Network's regulatory roadmap. As Pi Network prepares for its open mainnet launch and the next stage of its journey, developing a comprehensive regulatory strategy is paramount. This roadmap should outline a clear path forward for navigating the complex and ever-changing landscape of cryptocurrency regulations worldwide. The first step in this journey is to assemble a team of experienced legal professionals with a deep understanding of securities laws, financial regulations, and the nuances of blockchain technology. This legal team will play a crucial role in advising Pi Network on its regulatory obligations, ensuring compliance with applicable laws, and representing the project in interactions with regulators. In addition to seeking expert legal counsel, Pi Network should prioritize proactive engagement with regulators around the world. This involves establishing open lines of communication with regulatory bodies, seeking guidance on compliance matters, and participating in industry consultations. Transparency will be another cornerstone of Pi Network's regulatory strategy. By being open and upfront about its technology, team, finances, and regulatory approach, Pi Network can build trust with regulators, investors, and the wider crypto community. Section 9. A call to action. Protecting the future of Pi. The future of Pi Network, and indeed the future of the entire cryptocurrency industry, hinges on the ability of projects like Pi to navigate the complex and ever-evolving regulatory landscape successfully. This is not a task for the faint of heart, nor is it a responsibility that can be shouldered by a select few. It requires a collective effort, a united front, and a shared commitment to building a more open, accessible, and equitable financial future. The Pi Network community, with its millions of users worldwide, has a powerful voice and a unique opportunity to shape the future of this revolutionary technology. By embracing the principles of decentralization, transparency, and proactive engagement, Pi Network can chart a course toward a future where innovation and regulation coexist, paving the way for mass adoption and the realization of its full potential. This is a call to action, a rallying cry for every member of the P network community to stand up, speak out, and be heard. Engage with your elected officials, educate your friends and family, and advocate for sensible crypto regulations that foster innovation while protecting consumers. The future of Pi is in our hands. Let's build it together.